So we've got ourselves an interesting audition for today, which is an audio audition.
Say what?
What is an audio audition? Well, it is an audition with audio without seeing me, which is good because I don't feel pretty today. So it is a series that I think will be or animated and I will do the voiceovers for the characters, or it will be like documentary by showing some pictures and things like that from the history. The series is about an event that happened here in Israel that will be led by characters at the time in our Israeli military. I'm auditioning for 2 characters. You think to myself, how? But usually you get to choose one character that you think that will suit you the most to do. That I have one that I'm auditioning for the soldiers that in my age gap, which with a deep voice, very assertive, decisive. And another one they gave me as an option to do the lead character for the series, who was a big deal in our Israeli military, in the government as well. I decided that I want to give it a shot. Maybe I can do it.
Believe in your greatness. See it. Live it.
So, because he's an actual figure, not just a character that you bring to life. You may hear about it for the last years. I can think about Austin Butler, who was doing Elvis. Rami Malek was doing Freddie Mercury, and other famous characters from the past. Another one that I can think of is Gary Oldman with Churchill. So, the first thing that I will do by preparing for this role, I want to see how he moves himself and all of that. I will mainly focus on how he pronounces words, how he speaks, how he breathes, like between the words, how he prepare himself to speak. Is he more straight, that he has a lot of bass from his stomach and all of the nonsense that I'm looking for. So now we're going to listen to one interview that I found of him in black and white, very old, in YouTube. Let's see. By the way, I tried to find when he was younger, because as you notice, when we get older our voice changes. So I don't want to take some interviews of him when he was at the end of his life. I want to take some videos and footage of him speaking when he was at the age gap for the series. They say he was 30 over here, so I'm looking where I can find interviews of him speaking when he was at that age group, so his voice will be similar for what I am trying to do as well. Let's give it a listen. Okay, it's a speech that is congratulating the government for something, but we can see he's very charismatic. We can hear it by his voice. Everyone are listening. And he also very bassy, like he has a lot of bass in his voice, like Veloha kefi she'ata amarta, like this. In Hebrew I will translate it. El ha'am kulo. נשיא סאדאת
יכולים שנזכה אכן בקרוב לחתימת חוזה השלום לחיים.
לחתימת חוזה השלום לחיים. Something like that. I need to practice and play with it a bit more. Talking like that, it will become more natural. Now let's view the text. It's 1 page, not so long. They gave me a description about the character. Is Yigal Yadin, his name. He is the head of the military operations. They say that he's very assertive and charismatic with a deep and sharp voice. Very commanding, sharp, but innocent and straight. A man of doing. It is in the office of Galili. They watching the list of the current people that are fighting. So Galili is the other character. He says, this is a military revolution. Igal is me. It says people who quit the army all over the country. Make a command to stop all the military people who stayed in the Vatican, it's a place, and prevent them access to the beach in Tel Aviv, another place in Israel, you might know it. Tel Aviv, ya habibi, Tel Aviv. To everyone. And I say, yes sir. I will work on that, don't worry. He says, who is at the current rich hotel at the moment? I say, I like going through the documents, and then I say, 2 troops. He said, no, not good, it won't be enough. And I say, wait, in some cases, other guy, strange, what does he do there? What a coincidence.
What a coincidence.
And he says, who is it? And I say, we are so lucky, Israel. Israel is the country, but also it's a name in Israel, very original. We're lucky, Israel. If there is someone who can stand this attack and made it, it's this man. And he says, who is it? And this is how the scene ends. So, although it's a audio audition, we're going to approach it as any other audition. I'm just not going to be in front of the camera. I will pay extra attention to my voice, vocality, and also warm-up for this character. Even when I will do it, I think I will do it by standing so I can gather as much buzz for the character. We will analyze it like any other script that we get. I will research more about the man, his past, history, and more of that, and I will develop the characters that I think that will do justice with this one. And another one that I got is a soldier, which is more like me. He's also assertive, very short, spicy and sharp voice, and also a bassy voice. Not so different, but I think he's younger. Like, instead of talking like this when he was speaking in the speech, like very, I want to congratulate, with charismatic. This one is more, I think, childish behavior, like, no, you won't do this, I'm telling you this, and I'm the guy who commands, instead of this guy who is like more as a leader. So the text for this one, for the soldier, is I'm at the border and I need to guard it so no one will go through. Yeah, it's very like me stopping them from getting close. I don't think it will be necessary to read the script. So I will audition for both of them. I will dig even deeper about this Igal Yadin character, that I want to get this part even more because it's more challenging. And I think it's something that you should do. Don't be afraid to take challenges. I know it's audition and you want to get the role and to nail it and do it as best as you can, but if you have the opportunity, why not? If there's something that sparks with you more and you want to really give it a shot and be the best at it, even fail.
And do you know the great thing about hitting rock bottom, Eddie? There's only one way left to go, and that's up!
Try it. What do you have to lose? I don't know, it's my approach. This one excites me more. It's public figures that I feel like some certain of delivery sense of doing, like there's something great about doing this great man, which I want to try this challenge. So, wish me good luck and I will see you next time.